Evening to each and everyone here listening to my video. Today we will discuss all the virtual applications or the teaching applications which we have gone through one by one in this Loom through this Loom video. And Loom is also an application. So if you are able to see my this Loom application, I have recorded this earlier video. If you want, you can create a new video from here. These are all features available here. If you go about in the extension part, if you are able to see, I have added this Loom for Chrome from your Google. Okay, you can add this Chrome. So this is a basic glimpse of Loom. Okay, if you want, you can download the application also, and there are two ways to do it, through the desktop and through the application. Okay, application mode. For that, you have to sign in for the Loom through your account, whatever account you are having, Gmail account, and you will be able to access it, and you can create the videos here. Okay, now going to another brainstorming application, which is Padlet. Okay, you can see it here. Okay, you can see this Padlet here. Okay, I can open this particular, I can make a Padlet from here, from this website. So for that also you have to log in through your mail ID, whatever you are having. Okay, and you can also have profile drive and statistics for that. Then you can go to how I have created this Padlet. So whenever you are conducting a class, you can give the questionnaire, and you can give the emojis, whatever emojis you want. You can create these comments, these particular snips of what questions do you want to ask. Okay, what is Python, what is Pandas. If you want, you can edit it. If you want, you can delete it. You want to transfer the post, you can post it. Okay, from the settings, if I go about, you can see the settings. Okay, so in settings you can write the particular bookmark, what title you want to give to this particular Padlet. Okay, icon, you can give this emoji here. Okay, then after this, you can choose the color scheme, what you want, font, what you want. Okay, somebody should post the comment over your whatever content you have posted. Okay, you can save that from there top. Okay, after this, if you want, you can add these like buttons from that settings only. Okay, these are available inside this settings only. Okay, then if you want to again like, dislike, whatever, if you want to give comment, you can give comment as well. Okay, yeah, and if you want to ask some questions, you can ask the questions here, questionnaire here. If you want, you can like this page also. Okay, moving to another application, which is also a brainstorming application, and your PPT creation, basically a animated kind of presentation creation. Okay, which is your Mentimeter. Okay, Mentimeter.com app. So this is for teachers basically. Okay, if you want to play this game, you should go to menti.com. Okay, apart from that, you can for the teachers, you can create the Mentimeter. So I have created one presentation. Okay, you can create new presentation. For this also, you have to sign in into your Google account. Okay, then moving to your particular, how to create this this Mentimeter slides. Okay, presentations. Okay, so let it refresh it. I should refresh this. So in this Mentimeter, basically you can take the types, what type of application you want to create: multi-choice, word cloud, open-ended, ranking-based, quiz-based applications. Okay, whatever you want, you can go about these applications. If you want, you can share this with your students. If you want to present it, if you are there available, you can present it directly. So we can So I can present you this screen. Basically, this is a kind of this is the code which will be used by the students when they are logging from their menti.com. Okay. Apart from that, if I move about what is the biggest component, whatever student is typing here, okay, the results are hidden. Okay. So if I click on this Asia, Africa, or North America, if I click on this, so it will tell you what kind of percentage you have got. Okay. If I have clicked on this particular thing, this is a keyword shortcut. This is basically for students which they will be logging from this particular code, and once they will be logging from this code, they will be able to play this, okay, application. Because I am a teacher, I cannot go about that. Okay. If you want, you can edit these options as well, given at the bottom. Okay, from this particular bottom, if you see full screen, whatever you want to give it, start the conversation with the student. Okay. Now the comes the part of ask me anything. The student can ask you anything from using this code from menti.com, and once they are asking, these questions will be reflected here, and you can answer them, or you can just give the comment here, whatever comment you want to give, whatever questions you want to type. Okay. So these are for students. Okay. Now moving to next slide. This is the music, background music which is playing, which is getting played, and the questions will reflect. Because of low internet connect, so we are not able to get that part, but we can refresh the. So basically, this is asking for the players to come and play this quiz. Okay, whatever questions I have raised, they will be reflected here. Once the students are coming here and playing the games, okay, so they will be reflected here. Once they will be entering, they will get the options here, the correct answer. Okay. After that, you are having a leaderboard. Okay, leaderboard will be reflected here, kind of leaderboard. Who has scored what, or you can give the questions here. Look at your phone. What is education? You can give the particular answer to this question. Type the student will type in the question. Okay, and you will get the option, your correct answer, and or most probably correct answer. What will be the correct answer? Okay, this is a timer going on. 11 seconds are remaining. So basically, this is the leaderboard. No result yet because nobody has attempted this quiz. If you want, I can show you how to attempt this quiz. I will log in from another ID and I will play this. So I'm going to play this game from this mobile. Okay. I have typed this code here in my cell phone. Okay. So I'm submitting this, and it will take me to the application where these questions are being raised, so I can give the answers to those questions. Yeah. So I'm having this options here. I'm pressing Asia, submit. Okay, it is showing this leaderboard. Okay, I got this. So one student has given the answer to this question. Okay. So see, this was the correct answer which we got. Okay, now we will move to another question. The student has given the correct answer for this. So I can ask any question here. How are you? Whatever you want. Top questions you can give. Um, okay, such as just I'm typing. How are you? Or whatever you want to ask. Um, which is the biggest planet? Okay, submit. So once I will be submitting from this, the question will be reflected here. Okay. So which is the biggest planet? I want to answer it. I can answer it. Mark it, or you want to mark this as an answered. You can mark it as an answered. Okay. Or if you want to like it, you can like it. you want to give this some suggestion, you can give some suggestions. Okay, now moving to next slide. You can press on this marked as answer. Okay, now enter your name. Student will enter the name. I will get the name here. I can join the quiz here. Okay. So get ready to play the quiz. Okay. Okay, the student will answer this question, whatever answer it is. So to prosper. Okay. So time is remaining. It is showing prosper to reach next uh, next level. Okay. Submit. So I've submitted the answer. Okay. Time's up. So if you want, you can see the question here. To prosper to reach next level. Okay. The correct answer is to prosper to each level of life. To prosper at each level of life. Okay. So this was the wrong answer. Okay, basically. Now moving to next slide. So this was the wrong answer here. Okay, 0 point for Dheeraj. So this is the leaderboard. Okay, you will get the leaderboard here. As many students will be there, you will get the leaderboard here. Okay, as many students are there, you will get the leaderboard. Now we are having new application which is called Add Puzzle. In this, the same you have to log in from your ID, teacher's ID or whatever you have. You can just create a class, add a new class. I have created an eternal class. You can assign the assignments in this class. So the whatever you are signing into with this, it will be same what you have did for the other things. Now I have created a class. I want to assign the some kind of audios or videos or any PPT or Word to complete it. So it will track the student's performance till what position he has reached. Okay, how much he has watched. Okay, how many for how many questions he has given correct answer. Okay, I can invite these students using this invite code. Okay, you have to generate this code. So I will copy this code, copied. Okay, now I can move to another tab where I will be logging from that particular tab as a student. Okay, so this is particular application, the same application. Okay, so whatever you are able to see, so I have logged in from different window of Google Chrome. There I will be signing into this through as a student. Okay, I will sign up with Edu Puzzle. You don't have to create the account for students, so you just have to paste the code which we have copied. Okay, it will copy the code and you can press the next button. The class code doesn't exist, double check with the teacher and try again. So you copy this link. I'm moving to that screen. Sign up with Edu. Paste it here. You don't have to paste the complete link. You just have to paste the code. Press the next. It will ask your name. Who is the student? Okay. You can just give the name, whatever you want. Okay. Username basically. And you can give the password here, whatever you want to give. Join the class. Before a student attempts this particular video or sees this video, you have to upload the content in the class. Okay, so you have to move here in this part. Okay, and you have to add the content for your particular class wherever the class you have created. So I will add this add content. I can upload a video. I can choose a file from here with whichever file I'm having in my PC. Okay, so from here we can upload a file to the classroom, whichever classroom we are having. Okay, so I'm having a one video earth depletion. I can upload it here. It is getting uploaded. If you can see at the bottom corner, it is getting uploaded.